when I was selling it. Yeah, the funniest thing I had on it, I was size up. I was greedy. You know what I mean? Besides like being chased and shit by 5 and running through my mom's backyard, hopping over her fence, going up in somebody else's apartment building and shit. Like it was a three-story house building on the next side and shit. I ran through the back door and the detectives came in and shit. I ran all the way through the top. And I hid behind this garbage, man. And this garbage had so many roaches back in that motherfucking mantle. I was ready to just get myself up. But then they got to like right at the edge of the stairs. I just I took off my shirt, kicked in the door of who house it was, and walked right in on somebody cooking. And I was like, sorry about that. The girl came out. She knew me and shit. She was like, what you doing in here with your shirt off and shit? I was like, listen, y'all, I had to tell her. I said, can I talk to you for a minute? And shit. I said, I came up here to talk to you for a minute. And I closed the door and shit. I was like, how you doing? I was like, what you doing? I said, Tula, I said, yo, 5 is right downstairs and shit. Can I go through your front door? And she let me right out too. She was a cool person and shit. And the second thing is, when I was selling drugs, I was high as hell, being greedy. It was late as hell, and I knew I shouldn't be out there. And I had my whole stash. Like, it wasn't my whole stash. I had finished a whole lot. I had, like, 20 bags on me and shit. So I goes to the car. It was this old-ass man, too. He was like, yo, he pulls up and shit, and I go to the passenger side of the window. He rolls it down and shit. He like, yo, you got any bags? And I was like, yeah. So I leans in the window with my whole stash and shit, counting it and shit. And I'm like, and I leans up to see if anybody coming. This nigga snatched my whole stash and was like, and I just listened to the car go all the way down the street because it was late and I was by myself. Nobody was out. And it got all the way down. I was like, God damn. I can't believe that shit just happened. This old man just robbed me for my little stash and shit. That's what I get for being greedy. This motherfucker. And they was fat bags too. They was like dimes and shit. That's when the dimes was like this. That still had seeds in it. But it was fat as hell. He took the whole motherfucking stash of it. Even when you came up in school, the weed wasn't even, it was good weed. It was potent for us at the time. But the weed now, shit, I don't understand how motherfuckers stay in school. Young people that's like 16 or 15 or whatever, that's smoking and trying to study off that chronic and haze they got now. Shit. That's why you see a lot of motherfuckers that's not going to school right now. That's very serious. So, you youngins that's starting to smoke weed, man, don't let it take a toll on your life before you even get ahead of life. Because it will do that. It will do that. It'll have you lazy before you get 18 if you don't do it right. Especially the potency you have in it now. So y'all better be careful out there. Serious.